Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today we're looking at the last of the three Ernst Benz watches I have on loan. I guess this will be Ernst Benz week. And save the best for last. This is the largest one by far. The first one that I shared by itself was 40 millimeter. The second one was 44. And this one here is 47 millimeter case diameter. Same function and movement as the other two Chronolunar watches. This is the Ernst Benz Chronolunar GC10311. Now, according to their website, it comes on an alligator strap. This one here is a genuine leather handmade strap. I'm not sure if that's just because of this one being on loan or what's going on, but I'll leave a link to this watch and all of them in the description below for each video. Yeah, I mean, this is the largest, just looking at it again, this is the largest watch I've had in my possession. I've had a Boulder Odyssey. I think that was a 45 millimeter watch. It was big and chunky, but this thing definitely takes the cake. Crown size alone, that's a massive crown. I believe this watch has been in the lineup for quite a few years. The owner or the CEO told me when they had this watch, the only other large watch at that time was the IWC, I think it's called a Big Pilot. I'm not too familiar with the IWC line, but this watch and that one were the two larger ones in the market back in that time. So this has the automatic Valjoux 7751 movement with Incabloc, and it has the Nivarox Hairspring. Again, all the same functions with the same cathedral hands, but these ones are whited out. So, well, it's actually green with a white outline. Not sure if you can see that or not. But yeah, I mean, this is a easier chronograph to see since it's so large. Definitely a large piece of sapphire glass on here. Sapphire, dome sapphire with AR coating on the underside. Also has sapphire display case back for that movement with a lot of metal around the outside of here. This watch is just gigantic. Sapphire automatic Swiss made 5 ATM or 50 meter water resistance. Chronolunar stainless steel. I would have appreciated a larger display back on here so you can see more of the movement. I've seen some Zen chronographs, and the glass on the back basically takes up the whole case back. There's just a small ring around the outside. But anyway, this cool watch nonetheless. Same buckle as the other ones, a stamped buckle with the stamped tang there. But the holes on the bracelet are slotted to match the rectangular shape of that. So that's a nice touch. So anyway, the functions, it has the date going around the outside with the minute track. It has the day and the month. This is the minute subdial for the chronograph. Then we have the hour subdial down here. And then this is the running seconds and the 24-hour subdial. So you know if it's in the AM or PM. Moon phase, of course. And then you have the standard hour and minute. And then your chronograph seconds, which has been running around. Let's pay attention to the minute subdial here. We'll watch that hand tick over as this approaches the 12 or 60 seconds. There we go. Snapped over right on cue, I think. That's a very neat feature. Definitely a cool watch. I would call this a dress watch. It kind of looks like a dress watch. It's high polished. No, I guess this is a little more sporty than the other two because you have the greenish white colors, and then you have the orange hands there. So this would be a kind of a more of a sporty model, especially considering the large size and that gigantic signed crown. Makes it nice and easy to hand wind it though, that's for sure. What you'll need to do when you're running the chronograph hands a lot, especially if you're at a desk job like me and pretty stationary, you need to get this thing wound up. This will use up a lot of power reserve. Alright, so the dimensions on this, lug to lug. What's your guess for lug to lug? It's gigantic. It is 55.5 millimeter lug to lug. Case diameter, as I mentioned, is 47. So the case diameter on this is larger than the lug to lug on my SKX. Thickness, 16.2 millimeter thick. I have watches where the bracelet tapers down to 16. So this is thicker than one of my bracelets is wide. 22 millimeter lug width. I mean, with the size of this watch, you could probably almost do a 24, but this I think looks fine with the 22. I don't think I've had any watches with a 24 lug width. Anyway, getting off track. And again, the crown size, I don't think I mentioned yet, but the crown on this is a 9.1 millimeter crown. I think this wins a lot of awards for watches that have come across my desk. Thickest, longest, widest, biggest crown. So anyway. In black dial with the green lume. So let's try this on, actually before I put it on wrist, let's compare it to my SKX 171, which I don't wear obviously because the second hand's not moving. There we go, just gave it the Seiko shake or the Seiko shuffle and it comes to life. So what did I say? The diameter on this is larger than the lug to lug. Let's see if I can demonstrate that. All right, be that way, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's pretty crazy. So anyway, not sure what that proves other than this is a gigantic watch. Oh yeah, let's look at these side by side. So 47, 42, and I have my turtle here. This is a 44 millimeter diameter watch. Then I happen to have my tuna here, SBBN 039 Seiko Patty tuna. Quartz just ticking away with the second hand there. But anyway, I think this is 46 diameter if I remember correctly. All right, let's get this on wrist. Prepare yourselves. Don't laugh too much putting this on my wrist because I have a 52 millimeter wristband and this is 55.5. I feel like a kid putting on his dad's watch. So yeah, 52 millimeter wristband, 6.5 circumference. And again, this is 47 by 55.5. Thickness on this is 16.2. And I'll zoom out here for a little bit different perspective. Hey, let me know if you would wear a watch this size with my size wrist. It's a cool watch. I do like it. Just a tad bit, more than a tad bit. It's way too big for my wrist, but if you like it, go ahead and rock it. I'm not going to judge you. All right, that will conclude today's video. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.